guys! So today I wanted to film this video for a lovely handbag lover who wrote a comment in one of my videos asking me whether I thought the Saint Laurent Lulu toy bag would fit the same amount as the Celine classic bag, because she was considering both and she was not sure whether both could fit the same items. So I never tried it before, and I didn't think about these bags like replacements for one another, like dupes for one another. But now I can see it, because both are leather bags. They're very classic, they're crossbody, very comfortable, and I can really understand her point. Both of them, in my opinion, are very worth it, and the price point, especially if you go pre-loved for the Celine classic, I think they're really worth it. And Saint Laurent bags you can get in discount price, especially if you go in My Theresa or Luisa Via Roma. I'm not sure about maybe the black color because it's the most classic, but certainly different colors, they will be on discount sometimes. So anyway, I have, let's put the Celine away. I have all the essentials that I would think it would be nice to carry in this bag, and let me show you what I fit in. So always when you open it, always put your fingers like this in order to avoid pulling this part of the leather. And this is what I could fit inside of the bag. So tissues, a pen. Actually, this pen is very dear to my heart because a friend gave it to me 6 years ago when I was still in Barcelona and I was planning my move to Shanghai. It's a Swarovski pen, and it's a Hello Kitty edition. And he gave it to me because he told me that he hoped that I could sign many awesome contracts in the future, and it was a nice gift from a friend. So that's my pen. Of course, these days we have to bring this, just in case we forget about our mask. I always like to keep one mask in my bag. Then I have keys. I do not recommend for you to splurge in a key holder by Chanel. Yes, I know they look awesome, especially in the lovely colors. They're very beautiful SLG, but look at this, it's very thick and it will take a lot of room in your bag. So if you're one of those people who prefer mini bags, don't go for this kind of keyring holder. I would highly suggest you to check the LV canvas one, which is canvas is much more thinner than leather. But of course, this one is beautiful, Chanel, what else? But if I would start again, I wouldn't purchase this kind of SLG from Chanel. So I would invest my money into another thing. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Then on the inside, I have my AirPods. I cannot live without those. And then I have my lippy chapstick and my very nice Lisa Eldridge lipstick. This is in the shade Velvet Decade. I love this shade, so let me show you. It's a very nice brown with a hue of with a hue of purple. It's beautiful, and I know it looks it looks scary, but it's awesome. Really one of my favorite ones. Of course, because I have long hair, I always have to carry a scrunchie, and the ones that I'm enjoying at the moment are from this brand called Slip. Let me show you. Any silk scrunchie will do, just to avoid any further damage in my hair, because I have long hair. So then, for those who like to carry your hand cream, okay, you will see that in here you have a pocket, so I could fit my Saint Laurent card holder. I remember she told me that she usually uses this as a wallet, and actually that's a very smart move, because if you have to add a wallet into this bag, then you will have much less room. So that's the thickness of the card holder, and you can totally fit it in this pocket, so it's the more secure space. If you didn't use a card holder, just as a reminder, you have the slots for your cards in the front of the bag. So, you could also have more space to fit maybe your powder here. It really depends on whether all these things are your essentials, or maybe you say, okay, I don't like to carry my hand cream, or I don't carry any powder compact. Everybody's essentials are a little bit different. But yeah, that's what I could exactly fit in my Saint Laurent Lulu Toy. Sorry, I don't know why I say Lulu Toy. It's just Lulu Toy. Toy is the size because it's mini. So let's see. I really love this bag so much. Oh, by the way, I chose the Celine Classic in this navy color. I have two. I have a handbag review, including my beige color one. I just chose this one because it was more handy in my closet, but the beige color would fit exactly the same items. So just push here, and I open the flap. You will see it has more space than the Lulu for sure. So I would start to put probably my mask and hide it here. Then I just forget about it. So mask is inside. Then I would put my keys here, and then I would put the makeup powder. I would put my wallet in the front. Then I would put my lippy here in the front. My lipstick here in the front. Okay, this is how we're going. My AirPods in the front. Then I will put tissue, hand cream, scrunchie, and the pen. So let's see the result. Yes, you can fit the same amount. So everything I had in my Lulu, I have in my Celine Classic. And let me show you that you will still have some space. But I also have to remind you that this bag is very tricky, because if you even though when you open it you see a lot of space, you cannot really utilize both the compartments. If you put a lot of things in your front, it will be difficult to close. So always try to fit as many things as possible in one. So either the front or either the middle one. I suggest you to use the middle one because it's a little bit bigger, and also the weight is in the center of the bag. So then you don't have to fight so much to see what, to close the bag, because it's easier to close. But yeah, let me see. It can fit. So I would say the Saint Laurent is easier. This one is bigger, but you have to really play around or get to know the bag in order to know what fits in the middle, what fits in the front. Because you see, in the front, I don't really have much. I just have the lippies at the moment because I changed everything to the main compartment. And as you can see, when I close it, I have to push and accompany the flap in order to close it. So that's my meaning, that even though it looks bigger and it looks more spacious in the inside, it would really, it's one of those bags that you really need to play with, how you place the items inside of the bag in order to make it close without you know putting a lot of stress in the leather or in the flap. So taking this into account, I would say that the Lulu Mini, the Lulu toy, really fits a ton for what it is. It's a smaller, it is lighter than the Celine Classic. It's a great bag. So that's the reason why I have both in my collection. And obviously the Celine is more elegant, more classic. This one is more casual, more informal, more rock and roll, especially in this color with the silver, but it's also shiny and it's beautiful. They're just two different bags in my opinion, so it all depends on how much you like the Celine Classic. I love it, but how can I say, if you're someone who carry a lot of things, you really need to go to the store and bring your essentials and say, okay, I want to put all my essentials into this bag and see how I feel, whether I feel comfortable pushing the flap, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you don't have such a big keyring holder. Maybe you don't need to bring your powder compact, or you don't carry hand cream. It's the point I was trying to make earlier, right? Or you don't carry any lipstick or whatever. But maybe you want to wear your sunglasses. Definitely sunglasses will, let me take it. These are my sunglasses inside. So definitely, at least these ones, they will not fit. You cannot fit here either. For me, sunglasses are not my essential because I rarely wear them. I have quite a few pairs, but I never wear them because I'm that lazy. So I don't know, maybe for someone, carrying your external battery is a must because you want to blog, or you want to have a lot of calls within along the day. You're gonna spend the whole day out, and you want to make sure you charge your battery. So yes, you could fit your external battery, but then maybe you cannot fit so many things in your Lulu, Let me see, just for the sake of showing you whether this could fit. Maybe you don't need to carry a pen because you have your iPhone, right? So for example, these are keyring, tissues, scrunchie, battery, and inside we have the wallet, the card holder actually, and then it closes without any issues. And the same thing, obviously we already tried, the same thing will fit in the Celine Classic. So all I'm saying is this, regardless it is a small bag, don't be fooled by the size. It can pack a punch, and it's lighter than the Celine Classic. And I would definitely even say by the Saint Laurent bag, the Lulu. Start by this one. You're not going to regret having this bag. It's beautiful. I told you that I gifted to my sister in a beigey color because she was loving this bag, and I know, like, every time my sister wants something, for me it's very difficult to say no to her, but I didn't want to give this bag to her, so I said, okay, so I'm just gonna buy one for her so that she can love it as much as I love this one, and and we can be handbag twinnies. And then whenever she gets tired of the beige, then she can take the black and I can take her beige. And I was looking and I was seeing this burgundy color with a gold hardware, and I said, oh, this one is so beautiful, I also want that one. So it's a bag that no matter how many years pass by, I still love it, and I think it's a great bag. So my suggestion is maybe consider this one. And my other tip would say, go to Celine, bring your essentials, and try to fit them in a classic. And then you can see, once you have tried this one in store and you have played around with it, then it's just a matter of which bag speaks to your heart. You see, I have both because I love them both. So for me, it's like choosing, whether you love your dad or your mom better. It's very difficult, you love them both. But the one you buy first is the one that has to make you happy. Every time you wear it, you feel special. So that's the one I would go for. And that will be different for every one of us. Some people watching this video will say, oh, the Celine Classic looks so great. And some others will say, oh, I really dislike the Celine Classic. I prefer the Saint Laurent. So it's just a matter of what you want and what works best for you. I don't think you're gonna be, I don't think you're gonna go wrong if you choose any of these. It's just a matter also, what do you want the bag for? If it's for every day, I would say Saint Laurent. This leather is very, very good, very scratch resistant. So this one is gonna leave you peace of mind. This one is beautiful. If you had an event, probably you would pick the Celine Classic instead of the Saint Laurent. But also be very mindful of the kind of leather that you choose, because this is also more prone to scratches. So, but you can also choose different leathers and different colors. So it really depends on your color of choice. I think I tried to cover most of my opinions in the video. But if you still have other opinions to share, or you want me to reply to any other question, just let me know in the comment below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!